Introducing Startel Secure Messaging Plus, also referred to as SM Plus. SM Plus is Startel's secure text messaging solution for businesses and healthcare professionals. Quick, convenient, and less invasive than a phone call, SM Plus offers a secure, HIPAA-compliant way for users to safely exchange sensitive information. SM Plus is acceptable by an application downloaded from the App Store to your smartphone, as well as a website. For today's demo, we will focus solely on the features and functionality of the SM Plus website. The SM Plus website is what we're seeing here. It can be accessed at secureplus.startel.com. That's secureplus.startel.com. To begin using Startel Secure Messaging Plus, you must have a subscriber ID, which will be provided to you by your Startel channel partner. Using that subscriber ID, such as Dr. Smith, and the password provided, you can log into the website. Once you log into the website, you have several different views that you can look at. Here we're seeing the messaging view, which will show you a listing of your conversations that are current and active. You can view your contacts, your specific account settings, change your password, review the devices that are currently registered for your user ID, and review basic reports. The first thing that I'd like to cover is your account settings. When you first log into the website, you can take a look at your account settings. You can change or update your first name, your last name, your display name, your email address, and you can also make some decisions about your default expiration. Expiration has to do with the default time that a message will expire from the system. When a message expires from the system, it is deleted from the database as well as any device that has sent the message or received the message. The options here are to set a default expiration time based on days, hours, or minutes. By default, this should be set to 30 days. You can change that to be a smaller amount of time if you wish. The longest amount of time is 30 days. You also have the option of checking expire on read or expire on file. If you had the checkbox for on read set and you sent a message to a user, when that user looked at that message and then marked it as read, that message would then be expired. Typically by default, a number of days is set. From here, you can also change your password. Simply put in your current password, followed by a new password, and then confirm the new password so that it verifies that they match, and click to change your password. Here you can also see the devices that are registered. Currently, this user has registered their iPhone. You have up to 3 devices allowed per subscriber, so you could have a tablet, an iPhone, and perhaps another tablet or another small display device. Next, we can look at messages. So the messages view will allow you to see if you have any new messages as well as previous conversations. We can see in this screen that we have 1 new message by the alert bar that we see here in orange. We can also tell immediately that there is a new message from Rebecca by the number that's in parentheses. I simply click on Rebecca's name and that conversation history will appear. Anything that I have not seen before this view will be bold text, as you can see here where it says room 517. If we look previously in the conversation, you can see other parts of the conversation are not in bold, and therefore denoting that I've already read those messages. At this point, I can send a message back to the doctor and ask if he's still with the patient. And as I do this, I can make a decision on how I would like to have that expire. If I wanted to set this message to be expired on read, once the doctor looked at the message and marked it as read, I can simply check the on read option, or I can set it to expire on a specific day and pick a day sometime in the next 30 days and say I want it to expire on that particular day, and then simply send my message. From here, I can also browse to a particular file, either an audio clip or an image, and send that as an attachment. Anytime that I'm in this conversation, I can click the refresh button, and if I've received a message back from the doctor, I will get that message at that time. Or if I am in the conversations list, anytime that I get a message, it will automatically refresh and give me a count for the number of messages that I've received. As you can see, we have a pop-up that says you have one new message. We can see that it's from Rebecca in response to "Are you still with patient?" And she is. From the contact screen, we can see our current contacts, their last name, their first name, their username, which is the name that we send to, and the display name, which can be changed, but here you can see it's the same. From the contact screen, we can also send or compose a message directly or view a conversation. Simply click on the compose button and it'll take us into that conversation. When we're looking at the conversation, we can mark a number of these messages as read by simply clicking on the individual items and mark as read. You also have the option from the top of this screen to select all and mark as read, select all and expire. If I were to select all these messages and expire them, they would be gone from the website and each device that had sent or received them. As well, from here, if you're receiving messages from your answering service, you can select one of those messages and mark it as filed, which changes the status of that message at the answering service so that they know that you've received it and they no longer contact you regarding that message. If you look at this message here, you can see that this message has been marked as read. The other person that's involved in this conversation, who is Rebecca, that you can see here, would also see that the status of this message is marked as read. If you'd like to send a message to somebody that is not currently in your contacts list or this message conversation list, you can simply click on compose, type in their user ID, and send them a message. I can send Ellen a message and ask her when she's available to see a specific patient. And then I can send that message to her. Now that I've sent that message to her, she will appear in my conversations list as well as in my contacts list. If you'd like to look at reports, the reporting will give you a basic outline or basic information about how many messages you have sent and received for specific months, the current day, the previous day, the current week, or you could even do a custom date range. The detailed report, if we were to do that for the current day, will show you messages that were sent and received, the times that they were sent and received, and some specifics about them, such as if they were read, if they were filed, and their different status changes. I believe this covers all of the basic uses for the website. Startel Secure Messaging Plus is now available for download from the Apple and Android app stores. It will require a subscriber ID, which can be provided to you by your Startel channel partner. For more information, please contact your Startel channel partner or Startel directly at sales@startel.com.